everyone, it's Tanya from Royal City Nursery, and I am standing in front of a boatload of things that are going to give you tons and tons of color, both for spring and for summer. Our spring bulbs are here. This is so exciting. So I just wanted to take you through a really quick tour on what we've got. We've got a mix of annual varieties, so things like Dahlias and Glads, and we've got some perennial varieties too, things like Asiatic lilies, hosta, even trilliums. So come on a little bit closer and let's get a peek at what we've got. So if you're looking for something that gives you something that's truly unique, when we're talking annuals, things like this one here, this is actually a member of the Amaryllis family. Really, really cool plant. We've got some pineapple lilies. Down on the lower shelf, we have one of my personal favorites. This is called an Acidanthera, or this is a fragrant gladiolus. And I know it doesn't look like a glad, but it actually is, same family. And then there's a few brand new to us kind of things. So we've got some irisines and some Nursery lilies as well. And if we head around the corner, our glads, so these guys are going to give you some awesome color, and glads are amazing for cutting too. So when you grow them, or when you plant them rather, plant in a couple of different groups. So plant, say, half your bag in 1 week, and then about a week, 10 days later, plant the other half of the bag. That way, when you go to cut them for flowers, you've got a couple of extra weeks longer for blooms, so you get more blooms inside. As we round the corner, there's some new Asiatic lilies, and both of these, the Rose Lily Sita and the Rose Lily Anuska, these are incredibly fragrant and perennial, so they'll come back year after year. Some new Asiatics, and I gotta say, I love the color on these, right? We got the purple with the yellow. We also found, look at the size of these. This is an Oriental lily, and when you're looking at an Oriental lily, if we take this apart, we've got the growing tip here. So when you plant it in the ground, this is the part that goes up. And then the roots, always point them down. So now we're getting into some of the Dahlias. And we're also getting into, so now we've got the perennials. We've got some daylilies in here. And then down in the end, we've brought in some woodland species. So things like pitcher plants or cobra lilies. The native trilliums. We have trillium both in white and in red. And on this side, we've got the Virginia bluebell, another native. And we also have the native bloodroot. Now, one of the things to keep in mind with the natives, so the bloodroot, the trilliums, the Virginia bluebells, and the cobra lily, is those plants like and love a very, very loamy soil. So when you plant with 50% peat moss, just to bump the acid content a little bit, and make sure they've got shade. So if we continue around the corner, into the dahlias. Dahlias are amazing to give you huge, big blooms in the summertime. So you don't plant a dahlia until all danger of frost is past. So if you want to start them indoors, go for it. I would start them early to mid-April, but inside. If you're going to wait to plant them direct outside, it needs to be a little later in May. Again, once all danger of frost is past. Dahlias also make amazing cut flowers too. Nice thing with the dahlia bulb is after it's bloomed, so in September, you're going to dig it up, bring it in, and then you can plant it again next year. There's a few different things here, and again, we are so excited. Spring is absolutely on its way. These will be on our website. They're not quite there yet. They're coming. So head to royalcitynursery.com to buy them online, or better yet, come on in store. We're open 7 days a week, Monday to Saturday from 10 to 5, and Sundays 11 to 4. It's been awesome talking to you, and we'll see you soon. Thanks very much.